Hello trainers, Neto here, and today we're having some great league matches with a very nice team with double shadow up in front and at the back that Medicham, which is gonna be an amazing Pokemon. So I'm saying up in front because all the heavy attack damage is gonna be dealt with Shadow Abomasnow and Shadow Swampert, while Medicham will get the balance that this team needs in order to withstand the hits, be the tank, and also draw out something crucial that Swampert is afraid of, something like a grass type or an Azumarill, which is gonna be absolutely amazing if it is gonna be out of the way and the other two Pokemon will be on a very good position to sweep the entire match. And Shadow Abomasnow right now is one of the best Pokemon to use on Great League because it resists so many things from the current meta, and also against certain threats like the poison types you still have some super effective moves to hit those Pokemon as well, which is always nice. Right now we're gonna see that this team is gonna perform amazingly good, and as we're hopping into the battles, just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and now let's dive into the freaking battles. Starting off, and we have Abomasnow against Venusaur. Absolutely good for us because we can still finish it off with a pure Weather Ball. We're expecting the switch, so that's why I'm not throwing yet, and they have the Skarmory switching in. I'm just gonna go with one Weather Ball because I want to have my Swampert finished off with a pure Hydro Cannon right after, and I know we can tank one Sky Attack with our Pokemon here. I'm not gonna spend a shield on that Abomasnow, and they seem kinda weak to my Abomasnow for the end game, so right here I have a decision to make. Shall I go for the shield or not? I decide to let my Swampert go down, and now Medicham can come easily in and start doing some solid work. They return to the battle with the Venusaur. My switch timer is closing by, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Ice Punch here, and right after I can survive, they can survive and I can farm it down with my Abomasnow. Here comes now the Skarmory. We got the Weather Ball, which is gonna take the last shield out of them. We still have the time to go for one last Weather Ball to finish off Skarmory. At the back there is gonna be this Swampert, and now my Medicham has the upper hand because we have kept our shield alive and well, and now Medicham can absolutely sweep. They know that, and they are gonna just bail out of the fight. Into the next one now, and we are kinda glassy against this Charmer. They decide to go with a switch out to the Wobbuffet. Are you kidding me? I do not have so many XLs to build one, and whenever I see one I'm like always, wow, this Pokemon is pretty amazing. So we're gonna face this heavily invested in XL Pokemon and pretty defensive actually with our Medicham, because I know that we can take all the moves while resisting those counters, and resisting the counters is the main reason I went in there with my Medicham. So return is gonna do a nice chunk, but still not enough since we have the time to go here for the Ice Punch. Perhaps they can outspeed to the next move, but to be honest I don't care at all because I have done the work that I needed with Medicham. Wobbuffet is right now at the red, and we can go in with that Swampert and start doing some solid work. We're expecting the switch, and it's gonna be a Razor Leafer. What a crazy Pokemon to have on the switch on a Swampert. Did you see that? On a glimpse of a blink, we had that Swampert got erased from existence, almost got erased, because now we're getting farmed down by the ground pool, so they have a weird team composition relying on the fast attacks. Hydro Cannon here is gonna connect, down goes Granbull, at the back is the Wobbuffet, and with two shields up we have nothing to worry about because those counters are dealing no damage at all since Wobbuffet is not an attack weighted Pokemon. Into the next one now against the Nidoqueen up on the lead. This is a pretty weird lead, to be honest. We both did super effective to each other, but I have to get out of there and perhaps bait out something good like this Altaria with my Medicham. With Altaria out of the way now, not only we can have a better closing scenario with Swampert, but also have some energy for that Nidoqueen when it comes back, because I'm expecting the Nidoqueen to return by all means. And here comes now the Weather Ball, and the entire team of ours can work pretty well against Nidoqueen. Every single Pokemon from this team, every single Pokemon from this line of 3 has a win con against the Nidoqueen. So we're just gonna let this Poison Fang go through, and I have now the ultimate shield advantage here with 2 shields over 0. So here comes now the shield on a potential earth power. They're not gonna go for it, but we have quite what it takes to go for that earthquake and finish off this Swampert with this, and we're gonna take the victory eventually. Hopping into the next one against a Como up on the lead, absolutely amazing, and this battle is gonna be pretty extreme because look at the trainers, they have a Kofagrigus. We do not have the time to go for the switch. I'm just gonna bait for an energy ball here. I'm just gonna go for the weather ball right after I reach the energy ball range. They know better, they do not shield. Weather ball is coming off this time, and I have a feeling that after this shield I can simply farm down a lot of energy out of my opponent. With Kofagrigus out of the way, perhaps though my Medicham can have a better time overall. They have the Registeel, so I immediately switch out to my Medicham because I know that I have a win con even against this Como. Oh, those Dragon Claws are really putting up so much work, and especially the Dragon Tails, which are adding up in damage. I will try to farm down here. I think I can. Down goes Como, Registeel returns, and good news here, trainers, they cannot finish us off because they still have to fire off a move. Lock-ons are not gonna be enough to farm us down. Here comes the Focus Blast, down goes Medi, Swampert comes into the fight, and all we have to do here is to just go for double Hydro. We can still survive the Focus Blast. Look at that, absolutely amazing. And right now this Hydro Cannon is not gonna connect, but the second wheel, we are already there. An amazing battle here, and we're gonna grab a very nice victory with a pretty strong team. So Venusaur is gonna be our next opponent up on the lead. So Shadow Swampert and Shadow Abomasnow are gonna have a nice time now because we're gonna force the switch out, and the Shadow Swampert is gonna go in no matter what, avoiding that grass matchup. So here comes now the Sableye, and we have to go ahead with that Hydro Cannon. This is gonna deal so much damage, and for a moment I was thinking, shall I block, shall I not, shall I farm down, but they had some energy more to spare. Look at that already at the second foul play, and good news for me that I did not block, keeping that shield advantage for my sake. And because they have the Venusaur, with Swampert aside, I think that both Medicham and Abomasnow can absolutely destroy down the Venusaur. I am blocking here the correct move, the Sludge Bomb, and now we're gonna see the switch to the Stunfisk to try and absorb one Weather Ball. However, we know better, we waited a little bit longer, and right now this Energy Ball is just gonna connect for so much damage to the opponent. Rock Slide has to be blocked here, and at this point just a simple Weather Ball will do the job, and because Venusaur is almost energy dry, we are able to outspeed here to the move Weather Ball, dealing lethal damage to the Venusaur and grabbing for us a very nice and handy win. Hopping into the next one now against this Umbreon up on the lead, absolutely amazing. We had the time here to go for that Weather Ball, and this is gonna be kind of a spammy matchup from both sides. Look at how easy they can build up to those foul plays, and to be honest, I prefer this neutral matchup over anything else. Perhaps I will go for the switch at some point. Look at that, yeah, here it is with that Swampert coming in really clutch, absorbing that foul play. They are over farming, and I had to throw there, but I decided to overfarm just in case they went ahead and catch the move. They seem like they want this matchup for the Umbreon, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the Hydro Cannon, connect it on the Umbreon, down it goes, and now we have the Hydro Cannon number 2 ready to go on that Vigoroth. We take a shield out of them, and at this point I'm feeling pretty comfortable because not only I can take the moves out of this Nidoqueen, I do a very bad shield here, but still we can take some shields out of them with a potential Psychic. They are also switch locked over here with my Abomasnow, so I can outspeed with this to the Weather Ball, and I don't care even if they farm me down. I have a healthy Medicham against the Vigoroth, and we're absolutely raking apart, especially with the shield up. Next one, trainers, and the final one for this video, we're gonna have the Stunfisk up on the lead, and we're gonna switch out to our Medicham. We're expecting the switch to Altaria, and here it is. So Ice Punch is just gonna do so much damage to this Pokemon. Look at that, absolutely amazing. This is a common line, leading with Stunfisk having Altaria at the back. Those Pokemon synergize so nice with each other. So now we can go in with our Abomasnow, farm down, and start doing some solid work to the Stunfisk. However, they come in with a Talon Flame, and they are pretty weak right now to the Swampert. So here it comes, and we're gonna grab this victory for us, with Shadow Swampert being the star of this win. So thank you for watching, trainers, thank you for staying till the end. I hope you had a nice time watching this video. I tried to make this as fun as possible. Shadow Abomasnow, absolutely amazing, and I really recommend it to you. Farewell to you, trainers, but before you go, subscribe, like, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.